You laid out a number of these already, but what do you think is the biggest challenge?
The biggest challenge is low expectations or no expectations. That the person themselves becomes frozen in time. And we know that environments cause behavior. So I've seen what happens to people when they go in on the front end and you take a picture of them, and then what happens to them over time in terms of their physical countenance, their emotional self, their spiritual self, their personal self, their relationships. And so as a result, what we need to do is to rethink why people are there and what is the purpose of them being there. And the purpose of them being there is often not the problem of the institution, it's the problem of the capacity of the community. And let me be clear about capacity. There are abundant people in communities that care about people. Most people with disabilities do very, very well in the community. There are people that struggle, and that struggle doesn't mean that they should go back to the institution or should stay in the institution. What we need to do is to build wraparound supports for people. But one of the biggest things we need to do, and I've got studies that demonstrate this, one of the biggest similarities between institutional and community settings that we have not overcome after 60 years of doing this through government assistance is to overcome the abject loneliness that people feel and the lack of connection, the lack of feeling like somebody belongs to me and that I belong to them. And that's what families offer to people. That's what the people that we have as part of our core offer to them. And I get why families want people safe. I get why people are worried about people transitioning. I get why people are wondering, because quite frankly, we haven't figured out this loneliness piece. But people are lonely in the institution, according to the research, and they're lonely in the community. And the reason, in addition to the law, in addition to the Declaration of Independence, the Constitution, all means all, and all the data, the other reason is you can't fix that in an institution. You can't fix that. The question is not just what's happening right now, but what are the possibilities? What's the potential? And the potential can never be realized unless people have an opportunity to move from being clients to citizens.